Hello people, it's your boy Osman back again with another video. I'm late, but I'm just in time for the starting of the World Cup. It's the World Cup prediction video. I should have made this last night, but I fell asleep. I can't lie, I was absolutely knackered after work, but don't need to talk about that too much. World Cup prediction video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the team I think that's going to win, top goal scorer, underdog team, sort of, what's the word, dark horse team. Just in general, how I think the World Cup's going to go. First things first, before we get into it, have to talk about Spain. What the hell has happened with the Spain national team? Sacking their manager, 2 days prior to the World Cup. I think their game is on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Not an easy game as well. They're playing against Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be wanting to prove a point against some of his teammates. Of course, Ramos might give him an armbar and injure him. Just a quick message on Ramos as well. Never really liked him as a player. Absolute piece of... don't need to say it because I'm fasting, of course. But I absolutely love you now. So if Spain do well, I'll be happy for Sergio Ramos because he's a flipping Man United legend now. Anyways, regarding Spain, what the hell is actually going on? I'm not going to say I had Spain up there as a favourite, but... I thought they had a decent shout. I just don't know what to expect now from a Spanish team. I've saw all the players of France's football that play for Spain, so we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's talk about my sort of predictions in general. The teams I think that will do well. The semi-finals, that World Cup final, all that good stuff. Anyways. Firstly, just want to talk about the team that I want to win, okay? This is completely different from the team I think is going to win. So it's basically my heart and my head. So my heart is saying I want Argentina to win. Reason being, as well as plain and simple, you can probably guess it. I want Lionel Messi to lift the trophy. He's been to 3 finals. Higuain has tried his best to sabotage him, and potentially this could be Lionel Messi's last World Cup. And I just want him to go out with the bang. I think he deserves it. I know a lot of people probably don't agree with that. Well, most of you probably do agree with that. But I know some people out there are probably thinking, why the hell am I supporting Argentina? I'm from England. I should be supporting England. Don't get me wrong, I will obviously be back in England, but let's make no mistake about it, they ain't going to get that far in it. And I will touch upon that in a short while. So like I said, my heart is saying I want Argentina to win, but where is my head at? So the head is saying, let's talk about the teams I think that are going to be up there. First and foremost, okay, let's talk about the teams who've got best squads. I would probably say Belgium, France, and Brazil have probably got the best squad. I'd probably chuck Germany in there just for the sake of the fact that they're a very efficient team. They've got experience already. Joachim Löw is a highly renowned manager. He's a bit weird, let's not make no mistake about it, but he's a quality manager. Their defense in general is solid, and I wouldn't really bet against Germany. I don't bet, of course, it's haram. Of course, astaghfirullah. But if I was to bet, I wouldn't bet against Germany. You never would you? Other teams that could potentially do well. I think Croatia are a team that I think personally could do really well. Not many people have talked about them, but their midfield is fantastic. Kovacic, Modric and Rakitic is up there with probably one of the best midfields. I know that's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's definitely the top 5, I would say, midfield wise. I would probably, it's definitely better than Argentina's. That's a no-brainer. But yeah, so I think Croatia got an opportunity to do well. But for me personally, my final 4, it's going to be Argentina. I'm going to have to obviously back them because my heart is saying I want them to win. I think Argentina will get that. Hopefully Messi and Coles, Aguero, Di Maria, Dybala, and obviously Higuain, who's a bottle job. Hopefully they should have enough to see them through. Their midfield is absolutely shocking, and the defence is suspect to say the least. But I'm hoping their attack carries them through. So I'm going to say Argentina are one of the teams to make it to the semi-final. I think Germany will make it to the semi-final. Again, can't bet against them. They're a very efficient team. They get the job done. They've already got experience from winning it the last time, although Götze's not going to be there for some bizarre reason. But so Germany got experience. I don't think Germany's team's all that, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I think experience is going to go a long way in cup competition. We've seen what Real Madrid are capable of, and on the given day, anyone can beat anyone. So I think Joachim Löw tactically is very good, as well as the German team having that experience to see them through. So I've got Argentina, Germany, and I'm going to have to say France. Absolute no-brainer. I think France's team just speaks for itself. They can easily pull out 3 teams and they'll have a fantastic squad all 3 times. Bar the goalkeeper, Lloris, is suspect to say the least. And the other team is Brazil. I've left out obviously Belgium, who will like I've said, they've got a fantastic squad. Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Witsel, Vertonghen. Anyways, you get the gist. Belgium, for me, very good team on paper. They've had a very good running, in the last couple of weeks or so. They played quite well. Lukaku seems to be firing goals, as well as Hazard. De Bruyne, obviously, no surprise, playing fantastic. But for me personally, two things. First thing, the manager's an absolute melt. He's shocking. I don't know what to expect from Martinez. I just think he might be the downfall. Like I said, anyone can beat anyone on their given day because the teams are so close. Overall, but I just think tactically he's going to get it wrong personally. I think at the end of the day that's what's going to come down to. And as well, the second thing, again, experience. Most of the players in the Belgium team, although some of them are quite old at the defensive sort of parts, but the Spurs players, let's make no mistake about it, they've got no experience of winning things. I'm sorry if you're a Spurs fan, it's true. They've got no experience of winning things. Middle of the park, I know De Bruyne just won something, but they haven't got that much experience for me. Don't get me wrong, quality players there, Dembele, etc. But I just think Brazil are a better team than them. Brazil, for me, have got unbelievable balance in their team, as well as France. Like I said, no brainer. So yeah, the team that I think that's going to win it, I think the final is going to be between France and Brazil. I'm not really saying something that's much of a shot. They're probably two favourites going into the tournament. But like I said, it's very open. Yeah, anyone can win it. Out of the 5 teams I've mentioned, of course, Croatia, etc. They're a bit of like a dark horse sort of thing. Wild card, that's the word. Wild card, Croatia, wild card. But I think the final is going to be between Brazil and France, and I am going to back Brazil. I'm going to back Brazil mainly because the balance for me is just beautiful. Fernandinho and Casemiro are arguably the 2 best players in that position with Kante. I know Kante obviously plays for France, but for me personally, with Fernandinho and Casemiro, I'm imagining they're going to be playing together in the bigger games. So obviously when you're playing against the Germans, etc. Just giving the front 4 free license to do whatever the hell they want. So Coutinho, Firmino, Jesus, Neymar, of course, free run to do whatever they want is going to be absolutely lethal. Don't get me wrong, the France team is absolutely phenomenal as well. My boy Griezmann and obviously Pogba, etc. But I just think Brazil will have enough. They just got that sort of flair about them this year. Well, in general, leading up to it, and I think that their players are coming good at the right time. At the back, Thiago Silva, very experienced centre back, and of course, the ever so present Marcelo, who is fantastic going forward as well. For me personally, I think they're my pick to win it. Obviously, leave yours in the comment section. Who do you think that will win it? Do you agree with me? Completely disagree with me? I know the Argentina one might throw people a bit, but I'm going for the Messi sort of effect to carry them through. Anyways. So like I said, my heart is wanting Argentina to win, but if I'm putting my head on, I'm thinking from a football, standpoint, I'm going to say Brazil are the likely to win it. Anyways, going on to top goal scorer, I am going to back Antoine Griezmann. You're probably thinking you've got Neymar to win the World Cup, but you've got Griezmann to get the Golden Boot. To be fair, I have said France will get to the final, so he's got more than enough opportunities to get those goals. I just think for me personally, Griezmann's going to be the one who gets the goals. I think he's going to be playing up front, potentially alongside Giroud, but he just tends to get so many goals for his country. He did well in the Euros as well, so I'm going to back him. Neymar easily could be second, so for me personally, it's between Griezmann and Neymar, but I'm going to back Griezmann. And for the player of the tournament, I'm going to go for Neymar, because normally it's the winner that gets the player of the tournament, and like I said, Neymar, let's make no mistake about it, he's probably going to get like 5 goals, like 3-4 assists, so although he might not get Golden Boot, he'll definitely be up there, make no mistake about it. A lot of people I'm seeing on social media are actually saying Coutinho could potentially get Golden Boot as well, which is not a bad shot. I have actually got him in my fantasy football team, so I do actually believe that he will have a successful tournament, so potentially Coutinho could be in for a shout. Even Firmino, who's had a fantastic season for Liverpool, though I hate to admit it. There are a couple of players out there, it is very hard to pick, let's make no mistake about it, there's so many good teams out there. But yeah, just a quick recap. So my heart is Argentina. That's the team I want to win, but I think Brazil will win it. My player of the tournament is going to be Neymar, and the person I think that's going to get the Golden Boot is Antoine Griezmann. My sort of wild card, initially it was, well, I suppose wild card a couple of Croatia, but my dark horse team, I want to say Croatia. I spoke to the people at work, all the lads at work, and some of the girls anyways. I can't take Croatia as a dark horse or underdog team. Obviously not underdog, but a dark horse, because they're a good team. I mean, yeah, I can understand why they say Mandzukic, Perisic, Anko, of course. They've got a fantastic team, so they don't really fall into that category. So I'm going to go for Senegal. The reason I'm going for Senegal, Mane, of course, another Liverpool player. I hate to admit it, but let's make no mistake about it, guys, a baller. They've got Mane, they've got Kouyaté, they've got Sakho, Koulibaly, I believe plays for Senegal as well. But for me personally, I think Senegal have got the potential to go a long way. And without sounding a bit stupid, but the African teams tend to play with a lot more passion and a lot more heart. So I think that would carry them a long way as well. So my underdog team, dark horse, whatever you want to call it, is going to be Senegal. So for me personally, Brazil winning it, Argentina hopefully winning, but I don't think they will. I think they'll get out in the semis. Also, Griezmann Golden Boot, Neymar player tournament. Not really many shocks. I suppose Senegal might be a random shout. I don't know what you guys think. Feel free to leave yours in the comment section. Yeah, but apart from that, enjoy the World Cup. I will do a couple of reviews, reactions to major sort of results, shocks, anything that I watch, of course, in the World Cup. But yeah, if there's anything you want me to do, feel free to leave that in the comment section as well. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Feel free to show brother some love. But apart from that, take care, enjoy the flipping World Cup. Come on, United! I wasn't going to say that. I thought I was talking about United. Just one last thing, in my sweepstake, I don't know if anyone's still watching the video at this point. In my sweepstake, I don't know if you're doing one at work yourselves. I've got Poland and Russia, so hopefully they do well as well. If you are doing a sweepstake at work, feel free to leave yours in the comments and let us know what you've got, because it can't be worse than mine. Although it could be. My flipping work colleagues got Iran and Korea. Thankfully, I'm not him. Anyways, take care, enjoy the World Cup. Peace!